Capricorn Rising, November 2021 is a bit of an ironic month because it is an extremely extroverted networking month, and we tend not to be those who enjoy that, but we tend to be good at it in a way. So it looks like you're definitely networking specifically for some money. If you're excited to dive into this November for your rising sign, make sure that you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you are always up to date with what the stars have in store for you. Hi there, I'm Maren. If we have not met yet, very nice to meet you in the most likely the final rising sign forecast I will ever be filming in this room. I mean, technically it's my apartment, but I'll be subletting it, and as far as I know, I'll be fucking across the world. So kind of a moment here in the room that I've done all these in for the past 2.5 years. So I am a Western astrologer. I use Hellenistic Greek astrology techniques mainly. I use whole sign houses and the tropical zodiacs. That's how I'm getting to where we're going today. We start out on the 4th with a Scorpio New Moon, a new beginning, a clean slate, something that you are beginning in your 11th house of groups, friends, and networking. Like you're starting a project that will require a group, a larger collective behind you. I already know what this. Oh my god, like this, I'm now seeing this in my own life, like I know exactly what I'm gonna need. I'm gonna need some schmoozing for some support for some money on something big. So like, excitement to you and me, we're gonna make it. On the 4th to the 5th, the sun in your Scorpio 11th house will be opposing Uranus in your 5th house. So a focus on this 11th house of networking, getting out there, groups, friends, socializing, is opposite Uranus, the planet of volatility and upheaval, in your 5th house of romance or creativity. So it looks like unpredictability or chaos in your creative or romantic world could cause trouble for the focuses on trying to secure the bag and schmooze. On the 9th, there's a Mercury-Mars conjunction in your 11th house. Mercury, communication, Mars, being assertive or aggressive. So you're going after asking for what you want from these people. You're being direct and decisive. On the 9th or the 12th, Mars in your Scorpio 11th house will also be squaring Saturn in your Aquarius 2nd house, which is kind of the beginning of the difficulties of this month where you're going after networking, socializing, etc. But Mars is a bit troublesome. So it could be a lot of effort coming on too hard, some no's, some letdowns. And this is squaring Saturn, the planet of caution, being conservative, being more concerned with threats rather than, all in your 2nd house of finances. So it looks like maybe some trouble in networking is having you concerned financially, but the sun in your 11th house will be squaring Jupiter in your 2nd. So like the success of networking is opening things up for you financially. I know all too well how the more you make, the more you fear you're going to lose it. So it looks like that's definitely happening this month. On the 16th, we also have the 18th, Mars opposite Uranus in your 11th and 5th houses. So effort, aggression, trouble with networking is leading to more unpredictable, volatile events with a romantic partner or your creative life. I forget that Uranus is in my 5th house right now and that like, oh my god, the process of making content, it's like 1 million videos in a day and then 2 weeks of I cannot put a pen to paper kind of thing. So it seems like that. On the 18th to 19th, Venus in your 1st house will be trining Uranus in your 5th house. This is beautiful. Venus in the 1st house is like, look at me, I'm so hot, I'm so attractive. Oh, and during this networking, you're gonna secure the fucking bag. Okay, that's perfect. Venus in your 1st house, while you have all those planets here in your 11th, you're gonna get what you want. But it is trining Uranus in your 5th, which is like, you're able to roll with the punches and make the unpredictable out of nowhere energy in your 5th house a bit more fun and constructive. On the 19th, we do have a Taurus full moon, an ending, a culmination, a completion, high note of being seen in your 5th house of creativity or romantic relationships. Probably not a breakup, more of a chapter ending if it is the romantic relationship. On the 27th, we have a Sun-Mercury cazimi, a conjunction, a download of information in your 12th house of spirituality, meditation, privacy, mental health issues, or coping mechanisms. So it looks like you get information that's like an intuitive download of some kind around your self-care that you need for your mental health end of the month. Also, from the 28th to the 30th, we have Mars in your Scorpio 11th house, trining Neptune in your Pisces 3rd house. This is wonderful because it's showing that the effort you're putting into networking is allowing you to have an easier, more intuitive flowing time when it comes to putting out content, writing things, communicating, and on a day-to-day basis, putting information out to the world. If you have any thoughts, predictions, or comments you would like to leave below, feel free to. I love hearing from you, and yeah, let's move on to the tarot now. The tarot card we have for Capricorn Risings, we have the Knight of Currencies reversed. So Wands, creativity, Knight, how you get there. It is showing that you're needing to take a detour on how you usually from how you usually get creative things done. With Uranus in your 5th house having all those fixed sign squares and shit, it definitely looks like you're having your routine upended. If this is gonna manifest how I think it's gonna manifest for me, I'm like, this is a good problem because I'm gonna be in a weirdly different environment for a specific period of time where my creativity is gonna be greatly both limited and out of my hands. Sounds weird. I hope you guys get to see it though. But yeah, this could be really cool, but it shows that like reroute, detour, and not how you're usually getting things done. If you enjoyed this, I would appreciate a like, a comment, a subscribe. Helps out in the algorithm nowadays, which is weird and sometimes on my side and sometimes not. So all the help we can get, I will sit here reminding you. Some people say smash the like button. That sounds a little aggressive for me. Say feel free to tap. Whatever. I'll see you next month wherever I am, so take care.